Good afternoon, everybody. Welcome to the market close, starting about 20 seconds early, but hey, who's counting? Anyway, fantastic to be here. We've had a very interesting week in the market. Holy banana bread. We had a pretty red day yesterday, so hopefully a few of you are in there buying the dip, padding out your portfolio, averaging down, whatever we want to call it. Who cares? I had to take a quick look at the mic for a second just to make sure I wasn't in that muted in that muted role again. All right, so guys, as you'll have noticed behind me, the wall has changed again. Funny story. The original hexagons or octagons that I bought, um, I just used Gorilla Tape to put them up. I'm like, oh, this will work. It seems to be working. Well, pretty much after our last live stream, they started falling off one by one. And it was kind of funny. It sounded like normally when we're downstairs watching TV, there's the sound of a cat jumping out of a tree from upstairs. So it makes a big boom, but it was sounding like that as they were all coming down. So I went on to Amazon. I ordered the correct tape. It's basically a 3M tape to put them up. And I said, you know what? Let's make it look less like a soccer ball. I'll order another color. So I've got the red in there, and hence we've redone the wall again. But these ones are holding up really well. So I'm definitely enjoying them. Sort of, maybe they're holding up better than the market. Although we are in a green day, we're going to talk about that in just a moment. All right, the big news is I said I'm going to give you guys an opportunity to get a Friday close, and yeah, it's coming up. We're going to do it after. We're going to do it after the bell, but I'll explain that all what's going to happen. So basically, we're going to hit a 5-minute period. I'm going to put up a timer and everything, and you guys have to earn it. If you guys want a Friday close this week, well, I'll do it, but it's going to cost you. So what we're going to do is basically in that 5 minutes, if I get 2 subs or even 2 gifted subs, you get your stream. Simple as that. Very, very, very easy. So we're going to look at that. We'll do that. Anyway, we'll do that a little bit later. I will show you guys. Let me pull this up here. Let's pull this up. Whoops, you don't need to see double me. It was like I was in stereo for a second. We got ourselves a timer. And a pop-up, but we have a timer. So we'll run that timer after the stream. Before we do that though, and I want to get the chat here in a second, but let's take a very quick look at the market, see where things are at this moment. So we're going to pull up our good old trading view. And as you guys can see, we are all in the green. The TSX 0.28%, S&P 500 0.16%, the NASDAQ 0.04%. So the NASDAQ has probably might even dip to the red before we're done. So we'll have to see. Gold is up a little bit. Look at silver. Silver's doing fantastic. I know somebody over on Discord had messaged me about their silver holdings, and it looks like it's still going good. So those of you holding silver, congratulations. You're doing well. Oil's still up, and even Bitcoin. Bitcoin is up by a wee bit. All right, the good old heat map. Here is Canada. Look at the banks. The banks are all looking pretty good. They're up. They're in the green. Shopify, that one kind of stuck out for me. Shopify, holy banana bread. It's down 3.72%. That's a pretty big thing. But everything else is looking pretty darn good. CN is down a little bit while CP is up a little bit, but you know, that can change by the time we take our final look, that may have changed. Let's go over to the US. Little more red on the US, but even Meta's up. Meta's doing pretty good, up 1.48%. Seeing if there's anything else. I don't know what LLY is off the top of my head, but I just click like this. It's Illy Lilly and Company. So I can just do that if there's one that I don't recognize. So yeah, it's not too bad, not too bad. And of course, here comes crypto. A little bit of green here. We, of course, got Bitcoin up a little bit, Ethereum up. Solana, look at that, up 1.88%. That Solana is doing really, really good. Gotta love it. Dogecoin is down, negative 3.97%. So, there we go. And we'll have our first sip of the good old Starbucks Let's bring us up big to do this. Do. I don't know. Is there a rule against me drinking while I'm small? But hey, we'll have a good bit of Starbucks. I already see somebody threw a hashtag in already. We're gonna get to chat after I have some Starbucks. Oh dear, that is really, really good. And I think now there's an expectation for me to be drinking Starbucks on the stream after we had the Starbucks bot a few lives ago. All right, let's check out the chat here. We have G Marks in there. Hyped, can't wait. Let's do this. And Sammer was in nice and early with a hello. We got Kevin. Whoops. There's G Marks. Daily would be nice talking about the market close. There's going to be an opportunity after the bell to earn yourselves another market close. And as I said, for those of you who just got here, who came in a little late, I'm going to start a clock. It's going to be a 5-minute timer. If in that 5 minutes, two channel memberships happen. So we're talking about either gifted or, you're signing up yourself, then bang, we get an extra stream this week, and not just like a quick 15-minute stream, a full Friday close. Kevin Kaz is in the house with an afternoon all. And we got Vic. Vic is in the house. Here we go. Yes, 2 market closes this week sounds great. Yes, and we're definitely gonna get to it. And like I said, 5 minutes will decide it all. Kevin says, I won't settle for less than 5 a week. Yeah, and we did that over Christmas. That was part of our Christmas event. I will tell you, that was a tremendous amount of fun. And I'll tell you, there was a part of me that was like, let's just scrap the weekend one and just do market closes. But there's a lot of people in the community that I don't think can make the market closes. So they kind of rely on this week. So I didn't want to go that far. But we're going to look at, if this here little experiment today works, we'll look at other ways that we can do things to get some extra streams here and there. So, all right, let's keep going. G Mark says, I've been loading up on TD Bank. Good idea. I think right now, the banks are at that point where there's going to be some recovery coming in. They've got the money. Everything's already priced in when it comes to the mortgage crisis that's oncoming. So that's good for us as investors. Look at, I can't use TD as an example, but look at Scotiabank. Scotiabank, they're up above $70 now a share. So they're doing fantastic. So I think the banks overall, probably a good time to start DCAing into them, because a couple of years from now, when you look back, you'll wish you could get them at the prices that they're at today. You'll absolutely wish that. Jordan's in the house with an afternoon all. Good afternoon, Jordan. Good to see you. And hello, Stan. Stan's in with a happy Wednesday. And we've got Enid in the house. Good afternoon, everyone. And here's Amanda. Amanda's in here. Whoop, whoop. Made another live. Hi, all. Starbucks. There we go. I told you somebody had hashtagged the Starbucks. And we have Country Auto Garage. I should have called it quits and sold my TELUS, negative 23%, and buy Amazon. This stock will be $200 by the end of the year. Amazon is a very good stock. Yeah, you would have, if that wouldn't be a bad move, that's for sure. But with the communication sector, I'm still bullish on them. I think they're towards the bottom up, especially, Bell, as you know, I've already put some money into Bell. So we're going to have to see if I'm right on that one. Hopefully I am. I mean, I can always be wrong. We're all going to be wrong to a certain extent for some amount of our picks. That's just normal. It's a part of investing. Vic says, I bought TELUS times 300 shares. All right, so Vic's settling in. We got, Nate is in the house. Hello, Nate. It is always good to see you. Yeah, I don't get to see you as much as we did in the old days. So always good to see Nate. Country Auto Garage again. Out of 16 stocks that I invested in, the TELUS is only one that's been kicking my, I'm going to use the but word instead of the A word, but yeah, but that's the thing. You are going to have stocks that kick you in the butt. They're going to kick your butt. There's no way around it, but you have to sort of determine if, are you that patient investor who's saying, okay, well, this stock is going to recover. Am I willing to wait? And, I always look at it this way. when you're leaving a stock, make sure you're leaving it for a stock that has a lot more potential so that you can recoup, first of all, the loss that you're probably taking by doing that. Um, or even sometimes sideways, like when the banks were all down, if you move from one to the other, that's not a bad move. And plus, you've also, if you're outside of your TFSA, so if you're in a non-registered account, that's some tax loss harvesting there as well. All right, Nate is all telecoms are having a rough day. BCE hasn't been great lately. Yeah, the whole sector. And this is the thing. When I look, so I think my average cost base right now, because I did purchase one more of BCE. You guys will see that in the next update. But I think my average cost base is around $48. So I'm not worried that it's falling still because the whole sector is falling. So it's not a Bell thing per se. It is a sector thing. So they're going to recover. They have a pretty good moat. I'm very happy. And I'm pretty confident with that pick. We got Mary in the house with a hello. And here is Naylor. Interested if anyone else is holding a Nuve and thoughts about just getting out now. Not much difference between current and offer price. Am well up. I don't hold it. I don't hold it. So if anybody else does, definitely give Naylor some information. G-Mark says, I'm getting crushed on BCE and TELUS. Geez. Yeah, like I said, that sector has absolutely had, well, it's had some rough time. Vic says, Candace, you ever said a bad word? Yes, I have said a bad word before. I don't typically swear very often. More than anything, I will use instead of a bad expletive, I will just say holy banana bread, and that's good enough for me. But yeah, occasionally, but not very often. I've always I think for me, I've always looked at having more creative words is it just for me, it's not a challenge, but I would rather use a creative way to tell you off opposed to using profanities, for example. So, you'll know I'm mad at you, Vic, because I'll call you a banana bread head, but you're not a banana bread head. You're pretty funny. Nate says, but these are the times you want to buy them when they are getting crushed. They are absolutely. I mean, this is the thing. When we look at these stocks right now that are being bam, 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 but look at their market caps, look at their moats. They're going to survive and they're going to recover. And any money that you're putting into them now, you're going to make a lot of money back. So, for example, the deep dive coming up on Friday is Algonquin. So Algonquin has been through the ringer. But you know what? That is a company that will survive. They're not going anywhere. And they're coming back up. They're definitely coming back up. So, that's a thing you have to sort of look at. You have to kind of look at things. You can't sort of think that, okay, well, gosh, this giant company with a huge market cap and tons of cash, they've fallen so much, they're absolutely going to zero. They're probably not. So, you have to kind of weigh a whole bunch of different things when you're doing fundamental analysis. And Mary says, CSU is down. Anyone know why? I don't know at the moment, other than I know tech has sort of taken the foot off the gas a little bit lately, but I don't think that will be much longer. I still have a pretty good feeling about tech, and AI is not even close to being finished. Right now, we're kind of in that waiting for what's coming next moment, and I don't think we're going to have to wait that long. G-Mark says, anyone going long on Tesla? Good entry point. Yeah, Tesla's down. Tesla's one of these ones that they do always come back. So if anything, at these low prices, I think Tesla is okay for a good DCA on them because you're going to get, you'll like what you see down the road. All right. And Enid says, I'm down 1,800 holding Tesla. Totally not great. No. And that's a thing. That would be a big loss. So I would be hesitant not to take that because I do know that Tesla, keep in mind, Tesla's not just cars. Elon has all kinds of other stuff going on. And I think even these robots he's building is going to go under Tesla. So there's some interesting stuff happening over there. Does he manage his company well? No. Do they love missing earnings lately? Yes. But I do think, I think long-term Tesla is going to be fine. All right, and we've got a super sticker. We got a super sticker a super chat. Super chat coming from Nate. Love seeing you, Candace. Thank you, Nate. Always appreciate that. So keep in mind, guys, every time we get them supers, they go right into the 0 to 100K challenge. So that's another $2 going into next month. Well, to the buys for April. All right. Vic says 1,800 shares. And Vic bought TELUS on the New York Stock Exchange as well. And this is one of the things, if they're on both exchanges, it's still the same company. You can do it that way, but as far as I can see, there's not really much advantage to sort of splitting it to both, or just hold it wherever you want to. I think you're all fine. TELUS, not Tesla. Okay. Oh, TELUS. yeah, I see that. I don't know why. It's because I was thinking of Tesla, right? And I just saw the TE and wow. Yeah. So TELUS is going to recover as well. It's just a matter of holding on. Now, if you have them outside of a registered account and you want do some tax loss harvesting, you could always like sell and move it over to Bell and ride Bell up, or or if you had Bell, you could do the exact same thing. That's kind of a strategy that some people will use when an entire sector is really suppressed. All right, Vinit is in the house with a hi, everyone. And oh no, here we go, Bell. I can't believe it. I was so caught up in chat. We just missed the bell. All right, Gim is here. I'm happy to be here. Jonathan, did I miss the bell? We both did. But it's done. It's done. We got it. Holy banana bread. Okay. All right, let's pull this here back up. All right, let's take a look at our finals on the day. So yeah, everything has stayed in the green. TSX, S&P 500, NASDAQ, gold still in the green, silver still looking fantastic, WTI just in the green, Bitcoin looking to be a little bit better there. Our final looks at the heat maps. And once again, everything looks pretty good over here. TD up 0.06 and Scotiabank up 0.47, just because we're talking about the two of them. A little bit of the Enbridge is down a little bit. It's kind of one of them fun things. And of course, it's kind of interesting. Retail has definitely been suffering. I think people are right now, until we get rate cuts, I think this is going to be a sector that's going to struggle a little bit. So you'll see Alimentation Couche-Tard down a little bit. Dollarama down, 1.4%. Holy banana bread. Even down here, you get into things like QSR. So that's your restaurant brands international. So Tim Hortons, Burger King, things like that down. So I think that's going to be kind of the way it goes. And when we look down here at our communications, Bell down 0.13%. TELUS absolutely even. And Rogers down 0.85%. So we're going to have to see how that all looks out. And once again, the US map, Meta, the big winner in tech. Nvidia down a little bit. Amazon's up a bit. And let's see, AbbVie's down 1.77. Not seeing too much of anything else here. I don't see where Tesla is on here. Sometimes Tesla, if they're not doing anything significant, doesn't really show up, but that's fine. And last look at crypto, Solana up 2.8%. That's the big story of the day. Bitcoin not doing super well right now. All right, let's do it. Let's see if we're going to get that bonus show. Before we go any further, I'm going to bring up the clock. I love these clocks. I'm going to say this right now. This is funny, but I do love these clocks. These clocks are fun. They're awesome. So once I start the timer, we got 5 minutes. So if in that 5 minutes we get 2 new channel members, whether you subscribe or whether they're gifted, it doesn't matter how they come along. You guys get a Friday show. Simple as that. 2 subs, 2, I don't want to call them subs. It's easy to get 2 channel members, a show. There we go. All right. I'm going to start this baby. Let's get, there we go. There we go. And you'll even see on the clock, it moves, and you get to see that whole thing. So we'll let that go. We got 5 minutes. And Jonathan here is saying, I love a good drop. Yeah, absolutely. That's when you have that time to go in and actually get yourself some good buys. So that's the fun thing. Buy the dip. They always say buy the dip. It's actually, was it Meet Kevin back during the pandemic? He actually made like a little music video called Buy the Dip. It was kind of funny, but maybe if you want to find that, just sort of go to you. Well, you're on YouTube, but after the show, put in Meet Kevin and Buy the Dip and see if you can find that and see it. It's pretty wonky. And Gim Usk says, dang, I'm already a sub. Right. So we're not actually talking about subs. We're talking about channel members. So when you become a channel member, I'll tell you what happens. A couple of things. One, you get early access to all the videos. You get to watch your videos about a day early from everybody else. In addition, you also get a extra live stream every single month just for the channel members. You guys get to determine what the theme is for that. And another thing we get to do as well is you guys get to choose that last video every single month. So the last video, we call it the channel members choice. Now, everybody gets to watch that one, but you guys get to determine. So the canoe video was the channel members choice. So you guys actually decided we want canoe, and that's what we did. So that's what you get when you have a channel membership. So that's a fun thing. And what else do I have for the channel members? I also like to post a few things every so often as well. Give you guys a little bit of input on the channel, things like that. When you do requests, example for deep dives, things like that, they get moved to the top of the pool. So they get put up pretty quickly. So yeah, time is starting to run out. We got 2 minutes, 38 seconds. It's kind of fun. It's like we're defusing a bomb. So it's kind of hilarious. All right. Amanda says, I became a member today before you started the timer. My gifted ended today. Oh, well, thank you. Thank you for continuing on with that. Yeah, so like I said, if you're already a community member and you want that extra stream, you just go into the same thing. You go right below the post a comment, you click on the little dollar sign, and you gift a membership to somebody else. Simple as that. So yeah, time is running out. It's always running out, isn't it? All right. What else did I want to say? Okay, let's talk a little bit about what happened in the market this week. So you'll notice we had, like yesterday was an insanely red day. So what the heck was going on? Well, most of the red that's been happening is investors are getting a little bit nervous about the rate cuts. When are they coming? Well, with all of the things that we've been seeing lately on both sides of the border, on the US, we've had sticky inflation. So that in itself is kind of making the Fed second guess things, even though they said, they said, yeah, it's seasonal. We're not worried about it, but they are. And they also have a very strong GDP. So with a strong economy, with a little bit of stickiness and inflation, even July is starting. Some people are beginning to say, holy cow, it's going to keep going. We may not get rate cuts until maybe August, maybe September. So now that the market is starting to see this, and a lot of the verbiage that's been coming out from the Fed in speeches and such are indicating that. And that's kind of the whole big thing that happened yesterday. There was a whole bunch of hoopla all about that. So, what can we do? And the same thing's happening up in Canada. The Bank of Canada is looking at, the Bank of Canada has two concerns. One, our economy is still doing a little bit better than it should be. And the other is productivity. Our productivity is pretty darn low. So they want productivity to get up. They want everything else to come down. I'm seeing that clock. That clock's almost running out, guys. All right, looks like we may not be having a Friday market close, which that's terrible. I kind of wanted to do it. So, all right, 8, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Oh, there we go. Oh, big flashy red. All right, I'm going to remove that off the screen because, it's not fun watching a flashing red like that. It's like It's like what happens on the, when you're watching your favorite show and they don't stop the bomb in time. So it's kind of a fun thing. And Jordan says, time never runs out, it runs infinite. It's our lives that run out, not time. Interesting thought, Jordan, although they do believe that time began with the Big Bang. That's what the math sort of shows, that time began with the Big Bang. And, will it go into infinity? It will, but eventually we'll get to a point where everything in the universe is spread so far apart that it'll basically be like a heat death of the universe because there'll be no temperature and things will just keep pulling itself far and far apart. I guess time will still be running even though there's nothing there pretty much anymore at that point. So anyway, that's just the universe for you guys. So, all right. So, I was talking about. Vic's like, are we discussing quantum mechanics or quantum physics now? Maybe. Maybe Vic, you were in this world where two things were going to happen. Candace was going to talk about some finance or some quantum mechanics, and you somehow ended up going down the quantum mechanics route. Anyway, that's just quantum mechanics kind of humor there, so that is fine. Vic says stocks are more complicated sometimes. Yeah, sometimes they can be. Well, it's just the whole idea of when you're doing fundamental analysis. Oh, I did want to talk about, so just to sort of cap it off, the whole thing. Oh, is there a typo in the title? Holy banana bread. Let's see, market close, plenty of time for a rate cut. Plenty of time. Market closed April 27th. All right, I'm not seeing it. I've been probably looked at it too long. All right, Eddie, what is the typo in the title? I am kind of curious to know. Yeah, market close April 27th. Plenty of time for a rate cut. April 7th. Oh, oh, April 3rd. All right. Yeah, today is April 3rd. Oh my God, that is hilarious. I don't know if I can change that. I mean, I can change it in. Let me do it. I will. I'm going to change that right now, folks. That is funny. I think it's because the previous one was on the 27th of March, and I could have swore I had fixed that, but that's fine. All right, give me a second here. I'm going to change it here. We'll see if it updates on here or not, but can I change while I'm live? I think I can. All right, April 3rd. All right. Okay, I think it worked. I've never had to change a title while we're on the air. Okay, I know it still shows me the wrong here, but I did make the change. So for those watching on the replay, they're going to get the correct date. All right. That's kind of funny. All right. Yeah, exactly. 3rd. It should have been the 3rd. It's not the 4th, Jordan. Tomorrow's the 4th. Yeah, exactly. Who's on first? Candace jumped into the future. Maybe. That could have happened. That could absolutely have happened. You're all too young to know the About and Costello piece. We made a quantum leap forward. There we go. Quantum Leap, great 80s show. I love Quantum Leap. There's a new version of it. They've got 2 seasons like on NBC. It's okay. It's not as good though as the old one. The old one was just so classic. But the new one, it's okay. It's okay. It's just not great. The old one was great. So I'll give you guys that much. May the 4th be with you. Oh, yes, absolutely. I know in the States, I don't know if they're doing it here in Canada. Hey, Starbucks. You guys can still come back and sponsor me, In the States, they're actually looking at releasing all, I think it's almost as one single thing. You pay and you go in and you watch all 9 Star Wars movies. 9 of them. And that would pretty much take your whole day. I might be crazy enough to do it, but I don't know. I don't think we're going to get it up here, but They're doing that, I think, as part of the 25th anniversary of the Phantom Menace. So that's kind of craziness down there. But some people will do it. Some people will put it on their calendar and say, absolutely. So that's kind of a cool thing. Oh, I wanted to talk about Seeking Alpha. So I've been talking to people and, of course, doing research on that Seeking Alpha group. And one of the people I was talking to over on Blossom, so Blossom, in case you guys don't know, social media app for investors. It's fantastic. I'm over there. All of your big Canadian YouTube financiers, they're all over there. You can talk to them, follow them, all of that fun stuff. So I was talking to Mo, who's over there. He's also one of the ambassadors. And he has he's been working with them, and he was just saying it's really, really easy. You just put it up and they give you free access to their site. So you get a whole bunch of cool tools. So I'm like, okay, I think I'll move ahead with it. So in the future, you guys will see some of the tools from Seeking Alpha. So we'll look at some of the stuff in there, and we'll look at what service they have and all of that fun stuff. We'll get some affiliate links for them as well in case you guys want to try it out. But like I said, that's just something that we'll do. It's not like a super sponsor. It's not like I'm going to be doing dedicated videos on Seeking Alpha or anything like that. It's just more or less an affiliate opportunity. And plus, I can sort of show you guys some of the tools as we move along. So we'll have to see. Sort of like right now, I kind of do that with TradingView because they have a lot of good tools as well. So I don't know how good the tools are yet inside of Seeking Alpha. So we will absolutely see about that momentarily. Ooh, I wanted to talk about Discord as well. So those of you who maybe know or don't know, we have a Discord server. There's a link for that below. Now, with Discord, there's an issue over there with scammers. Scammers have been creating fake Candace profiles and trying to add you guys as friends. And, once they do that, I assume they're then going to play. This is the whole thing. Nowadays, a lot of these scammers, they're not in for the quick kill. A lot of times they'll go for the slow kill. So you may think, if you're over there, you may think you've been talking to me for a while. And maybe you haven't. Some of you may have. I mean, there's a few people over there I have been talking to for a while. But here's what I'm going to say right now. So over on Discord, I'm never going to send you a friend request. But you guys should send me friend requests. I will approve them. We'll be friends over there. That's why. And the only reason I'm not going to send you a friend request is because the scammers are doing that. And I don't want there to be any confusion. And the last thing I want is anybody in our community to get scammed, especially a scammer wearing a Candace mask. Nope. They're not going to scam you. So over there, just ignore any friend requests you get that say they're from me. And Change to Spare says, I left Discord because of the fake Candace scam. Sorry. No problem. I understand that because I'm just like, when I started hearing about it, I'm like, what the heck? Why are they going after? Like, we're small potatoes still. They shouldn't be going after you guys. But yeah. Uh-oh. Vic says that the fake Candace has a potty mouth. Either Vic is joking, or maybe they do. And maybe they do. Enid says, I accepted your friend request by mistake yesterday. What can I do to remedy this? You should be able to unfriend the fake me. So yeah, unfriend. If you unfriend the fake me, then Enid, just send me a real friend request and I will approve it. It's just one of those things. So, and I mean, just because you accepted the friend request from fake me, they're just going to try to create a conversation. And I know with, I think it was Vineet, they immediately said, so, how are your crypto holdings? What do you plan to do in the bull market or something like that? And that of course was a buildup to try to, create some fake opportunity and try to get Vineet to throw some crypto at it. That's how they get you. So yeah, you should be able to, if you go into your friends list, you should be able to just click on it and unfriend. So it should be as easy as that. So, and I'll show you. Let me take a look here. I'm going to pull it over to the main screen here so you can sort of see. All right, here we go. Perfect. Now I should share it. There we go. All right. So once you're in here, you have, I think right here, this is the hide. This is the members list. I don't want the members list. These are my direct messages. See, I'm fairly new to this as well. I think even on the members list, if you click on somebody who's active, I'll use Sammer. We'll just use Sammer. I'm not actually going to do it. Can I, if I right click on him, let's see, add friend. All right, so there should be something in there. Like this one says add friend because Sammer and I are not friends currently. Sammer, if you're out there, send me a friend request. I'll reply back. But there should be something in here where you can just remove them. So, you know, one of those funny things. Oh, well. Anyway, that's all you have to do. It's pretty easy. And, you know, other than that, like I even added in here as well, I added my scammer alert. So just so people know, you know, because I don't want people to get you know, scammed. There's no way. Oh, there we go. Joe Natural is me. So right up here, Joe Natural. We'll click on him. There we go. See here? Now, if I clicked add friend right now, he would actually get a real request from me. But here's the problem. What if the scammer is clicking it right now too? And then John is there like going, I don't know which one. I even went and changed my profile picture to the dark one. And they've updated theirs like within a day. I was thinking, oh, if I just changed my profile picture, they would have the old one. I'd have the new one. But it didn't work. It didn't work at all. So what can you say? All right. And yeah, and Jonathan says, I accepted the friend request from fake Candace, but I was the one with the potty mouth. Yeah, absolutely. You know what? You guys can abuse the fake Candace as much as you want. You have my full blessing. Full blessing. You know, that's just the way it works with them. All right, let's do, you know what? Let's try this. Let's try a different version of this. All right, I'm going to clear this. There we go. So we tried the channel, the channel membership thing. I'll give you guys one more chance at a Friday one. Why not? We'll give you one more chance. This time what we'll do is we're going to look at super chats, super stickers, super thanks, all of those. So let's see, 2 channel memberships is about $6. So yeah, we'll say if we get $6 worth of supers in the 5 minutes, we'll add the Friday stream. I'll get that going. We're not going to really concentrate on it. It's going to be just going in the background as we do our little thing, but let's go. There we go. So your second chance, bang, we'll get this done. We'll try to get you guys a Friday stream because that would be a lot of fun. All right. Now, there was something else I wanted to, we're going to go back over here for a bit. We're going to just take a quick look at crypto for a bit. So Bitcoin this week we had a little bit of a drop in here. So this was kind of an interesting. Now, here's the thing. This is for people new to the system. They might be like, oh my God, Bitcoin crashed. I'm just going to pull this in a bit. This really wasn't a crash. This was a correction. So one of the things that I've been sort of saying, and I think a lot of people in the crypto space have been saying about Bitcoin, is that we really need a correction before we can sort of look at moving again. And this is it. This is a nice little correction. This is good. We've been consolidating in this area. And if we start doing some of the TA type stuff here, it's red this time. Okay. Sometimes I never know what color it's going to be. Red was I think I used red the other day for some reason. We'll come in here. So yeah, we're looking at something along this line as of our consolidation. So breakout wise, let's see here. We'll come with that. So I think we will break to the upside at this point. So we're looking at basically recovering and getting back up to where we were before when it breaks out of here. So that should happen before the end of the weekend. So, you know, Thursday, Yeah, probably it won't go that far. So yeah, it'll probably happen on Thursday, so tomorrow. So kind of cool thing. Um, Here's a funny little thing. I'm gonna get a whole bunch of snow tonight. I'm like, what's going on? I thought the spring was finally here, but no, we're getting some snow tonight. So one of those things just to keep in mind. All right, it's time for a coffee because I'm getting a little dry. Whoops. There we go. That didn't need to be on the table. Perfect. I want to talk a little bit about March. March was absolutely the best month the channel has ever had. Like, absolutely, completely. Like, we picked up 293 subs in March. That is absolutely phenomenal. So now we've raised the bar really high for April. And it's one of these things, like, way YouTube works is that, as long as you have that momentum, it should keep going. So I'm hoping we can see this happen in April. Because here's the good news. Our next big event is going to be at 4,000. At 4,000, what we're looking at is an open to close stream. So it will be a long one. And I'm I'm okay with that. I think I'm okay with that. I'm kind of looking forward to it. If we can if we can keep pulling off almost 300 subs a month, it won't take very long for us to get there. We could end up having the stream before the summer, so that would be really, really, really cool. So just something to keep in mind as you guys are in here. And here's the best way. Like sometimes I get people saying, "Okay, well, you know what, Candace." I don't have a lot of money. I can't do the super stuff to show support. What's the best way that I can actually show support? And I'll tell you what it is. Um, Watch the videos. When a video comes out, the sooner you watch it, well, you guys want to see how this all works? Let me get the whiteboard out. All right. Hey, where are my tools on the whiteboard? There we go. All right. So when a video comes out on YouTube, I'll just put a V here. That's going to be my video. So what happens? What happens is that the first thing they do is YouTube will generally send it out to the subs first. So they'll ship it out to the subs, and then the subs, if the subs watch it, then at that point, so let's say watch. We'll put a WA for watch. So if the subs watch it and it does really well with them, then they'll send it out to this is a big cloud. They send it out to a lot more. They actually start. Oh, there we go. I need like a tablet or something that I can actually just write on. They then will send it out to a big, larger pool. And these are going to be the people who are in the non-sub. So this is where the new people come in. The new people discover the channel and all of this. But then what does happen is, let's say, for example, I'll give you a red. If we send a video out to the subs and they're like, nah, I don't like that one. Then it kind of doesn't happen. It just sort of doesn't make it to that more. So that's how you can kill a video really fast, is when you're looking at the subs that way. So, just something to keep in mind. So one of the ways that people can support the channel is when a video comes out, just watch it. Watch it, even if it's a video you don't really like that much, just watch it to the end. Give the YouTube algorithm what it wants. That then gets it into this whole, whoa, the mouse went really big. Gets it into this more section. I wonder if I can do that perfect circle again. Let's try this. Oh, there we go. Perfect. So I want to find another whiteboard. I'd like to have one where I can actually drag and drop the shapes I draw. That would be really cool. So far, I haven't found that, but definitely something I would like to see. All right. Oh, look at that, guys. We're still at we hit the 0. That's fine. We won't have a Friday one, but it would have been cool. All right. So let's bring me back here full size. There we go. There we go. Perfect. All right, and we'll get back here. Bismarck, he says, snow, rather, rather you than me. Well, here's the bad thing about it. Because of Monday being at least a holiday for the garbage people, so the cardboard people are coming to pick it up tomorrow, which means I have to put cardboard out, and it's going to be like, going to be a bunch of snow out in the morning. So what can we do? No snow in BC. Beautiful day. Well, right now it's not snow, but it's raining, and it's going to turn to snow. Vic says, Candace, thought you had multiple personalities. Oh, well, I wouldn't say multiple personalities. I have different hats, right? Like I have a hat for streaming. I have a hat for just when I'm kicking around the house doing nothing. They're probably all a little bit on the silly side because I tend to be kind of funny that way, but that's cool. Jonathan says, let's get that 4K subs. Yeah, absolutely. And here's another way, too, that you can support the channel. When you hit that like button, it does let the algorithm know that you like. But here's another thing, too. If you ever get that thing that pops up that lets you rate it, that is just a good thing there as well. Rating it is fantastic. Jonathan says, I'm refreshing on another device, but I can't get any ads. Oh, well, sometimes it won't give you ads. Just because I have ads turned on, it doesn't necessarily mean that you will get ads every time you go into a video or into a live stream. So, just being here and watching, that is payment enough. Oh, there we go. Just do it anyway. Oh, just do what anyway? The Friday stream? Oh, Jill's saying I should just do it anyway. What do you guys think? Should I just do it anyway? Even though our little experiment failed, should I still just give you the reward anyway? Am I that nice? Jill's in the back room going, yes, do it. Give them the stream. Oh, and Jungle says the thing did change. All right, I'll tell you what, guys. Amanda did a channel membership just before we started it all. So we'll count that one. One more channel membership, we'll do the stream. So just one, somebody do it. Somebody gift it, do it. That way there, I can say it's a success. We'll put it into the books and we'll do the Friday stream. So either gift it or join up. Either way, before we finish, I won't even put a time limit on it. So, we'll go that route. Change the Spare says, Jill is the voice of reason. That's what Nike says to do. Did you redo sound tiles? Yes, I did. You missed the story, Vic. Like I said, it sounded like we were under attack from cats jumping from high places upstairs as they were all falling off the wall, the old ones. So I had just used some Gorilla Tape. I thought it would work. It did not. So I went and bought the correct tape, and I added some red tiles as well so that I could get a less soccer ball look. And I love it. I love these tiles. So, and Mary says, please give us the stream. Please. Everybody wants a stream. I know. You guys know I'm probably going to give in anyway because I'm just really nice. But, well, here's what we'll do. Give me 1 second here. I've got the big 0 thing over there. All right. Give me 1 second. All right. Here we go. I want to feel like we at least got the 2. So I will buy I'll buy 1 membership here. But this serves a purpose too. I wanted to actually, I was planning to do this anyway. So Stephen Orr, congratulations. You have won a Mountain Finance membership. Now, any of you guys in here, look underneath the green box. If you see another little box underneath it that talks about turning on memberships, you got to turn it on. Otherwise, you can't win. The reason that's important is, well, this week on Sunday, that's the one where we give away free memberships. And I don't want you to miss out on it if you don't have to. So there we go. And we will do the Friday stream. This week, you will get a Friday stream. We'll we'll do that. It'll be a lot of fun. We'll close out the week together, to close out the market together. It'll be great. Oh, and we got Bleak in the house. Hello, Bleak. Good to see you. Good to see you. You made it towards the end, but you still made it nonetheless. So anyway, there we go. I have, there we go. Perfect. I was just taking a quick gander at something. So we got coming up on the channel. Oh, here's the thing. Here is the thing. Let's bring it back. Now that I have Discord on the proper screen, we'll get back over here. Discord. So you can find this on both Discord and the Facebook group, but that's the good old YouTube schedule. So as you can see here, I haven't removed that one yet. And I haven't updated. Well, let's do it right now, live. All right, so we'll get rid of that one. Bang, bye. You're done. Been there, done that. We'll even get rid of this one because we're kind of in the middle of it. Bang, done. Do that. All right, so the winner is AQN. So Algonquin. We will be doing that on April 5th. So that's coming up next. Oh, I hit my enter there. There we go. Then, of course, we have our live stream on the weekend. But then next week, we got a video. This is going to be a list video. I actually know what this one is going to be. When I was working out earlier, it came to me and I was like, this is a good idea. So let me just put this in here for you. All right. So the video here on this video, it's going to be, let's see, high ROA dividend stocks. So that's what we're going to look at. We're going to look at some dividend stocks that have high returns on asset. So yeah, so that's what's coming out early next week. Now, here, April 10th. So next Wednesday, you guys actually get 2 live streams. We'll do the regular market close, and then we have this week Crypto Night special. So I have one guest so far. I am still trying to, one of my guests who I was trying to get really, really hard, they weren't able to make it. It was actually one of the Canadian Bitcoiners, but they both have commitments they can't get out of on that night, unfortunately. So I'm still looking for one. I still want to get at least one more. So I'm looking around. Worst case scenario, it will be me and one guest. That's fine. To me, it's fine. Heck, I would do it by myself if I had to, because heck, I do everything by myself. But we're going to have a lot of fun. We're going to talk about Bitcoin. We're going to talk about altcoins. We're going to talk about what to expect, how to get into that market. We're going to talk about all kinds of different things. So that's going to be our this week Crypto Night special. And it's also kind of a homage to Crypto Night in Canada. Those of you who remember that show that the Danters did over on the Danter Banter, we're going to pay homage to them. And actually, the one person who is already confirmed on the show is going to be Tim Danter is going to be on the show. Just we won't keep that a surprise. But yeah, I'm going to take a look, see what else I can get. I'm gonna try to round up someone. Then we got another deep dive coming up, but there was something else. Oh, yeah. I'm sorry. I just saw this here. Sam Bankman-Fried isn't doing much these days. Maybe he could live stream from prison. That would be, oh my God, wouldn't that be the funniest thing ever? I would absolutely love to do that. That would be great. If anybody has Sam Bankman-Fried's number, send that over to me. Let me know. I'll give him a call. We'll see if we can make that happen. There was another video idea, and it's for some reason I'm not thinking of it right along the way. Well, there's a few different video ideas. Somebody had asked me to do a video on sort of the tax ramifications of all of your different funds, so your TFSA, your RRSP, if you're not living in Canada. So that's going to be a video that I'm looking to do. I don't know exactly when, but probably sooner than later, because I love the idea. So we do have a whole bunch of different things that we are going to do. Oh, I know one other thing I wanted to show you guys. Give me a second here. Boop-a-doo-doo-doo. I'm just going to pull up the right screen. Let's see here. All right. All right, I'm going to bring this here over. This here is, I keep track of everything on the channel. So I just want to show you guys. So this here is that March month, and I mentioned it was a good month. So we had 25,672 views in March. Holy banana bread. That's awesome. 293 subs. 2,640 watch hours. Now, the reason they're highlighted in yellow means that they're a record best ever. Most money. So the channel made $328.30 for that month. And that's just the ad part, channel memberships, and the supers did really well thanks to thanks to Starbucks. Because if you guys remember that show, cheers everybody. That was fantastic. But yeah, overall, it was just a really, really, really fantastic month. So already in April, we're a few days in, and first 2 days, we got 19 subs right there. So we're still doing good on that front. So definitely, any of you guys watching here right now, if you haven't subbed yet, yeah, do it. Just don't even waste time. Just hit the sub button immediately. If you're on a phone, right, and you've got me on the vertical, you got to sort of flip the phone to get your sub back. So you flip it, you hit sub, you flip it back, and I move back to the whole screen type thing. So yeah, just make sure you've done that. And I always sort of say it doesn't hurt to take a look, because every so often I've known channels that I've been subbed to that all of a sudden I wasn't subbed anymore. I'm like, how did that happen? So sometimes it never hurts just to sort of glance at it, make sure you're subbed, make sure all of that fun stuff is going on. All right, we're coming up towards the 1 hour mark, so we're almost done here. So if you guys got any last minute questions, comments, whatever, throw it in. We'll get to it. As I said, we are going to do the Friday. And here, look, just to point this out, gonna take, we'll take that. And whoops, we might as well do it for this week. Oh, I probably should turn on the edit. There we go. Just do this here as you guys are coming in with your stuff. Oops, option enter. All right, so Friday is the 5th, actually. It's the same day. There we go. April 5th. Market close. There should be a space there. Bang. There we go. Vinny says, wow, you're a sheep fanatic. Absolutely, absolutely. What is the 2,607 again? You'll have to tell me what that's in reference to, because it's not. Was it on my sheet? I don't know. So anyway, let me know what that is in reference to, because I'm not 100% sure what you're asking me. But anyway, yeah. So there we go. That is now in there. So we'll have that market close for you on Friday, and we'll have an end of the week. It'll be fun. We'll we'll review the week and all that fun stuff, and I'll have to be careful not to sort of spoil the weekend of this week, because normally on Friday I do up all of the news, so I have it ready for the weekend. So it will be a good one. All right, everybody, this has been a fantastic stream. Vinny asked me, just hit me up offline, or sort of out of stream if I have not. Oh, never mind. Here it is. Let's see. Yes, it was on one of the columns for March. I don't know. Let me go back to it. Let's see here. What is it? 2024. Let's see. 2607. 2607. 2607. I don't see it there. Are you meaning the 2640? That's the watch time hours. So when you watch a video, for example, if it's 8 minutes, that's 8 minutes. But if enough people watch it, then you get an hour. So that's just the actual watch time hours. So it's kind of an interesting thing. So it's actually really neat. Like, since the channel has come into creation, and give me a second, I'm pulling this number up because I don't have it memorized. We have had 335,068 views so far. So that's kind of cool. Oh, wait, is that? Oh, you might be talking about the 2610. So the 2610 right here in the green, that's the total amount of money that I have made on YouTube since the very beginning. So for for almost 3 years, $2,610.21. Because you can sort of see as well going down this column that all of those months I worked for absolutely free, and that's when I got monetized. And then we've been heading down there. So it has been. I mean, we've been picking up momentum. And that's a fantastic thing. And I think April's going to be a really good month. So, but yeah, I mean, this here is my thing. Like, I will show you guys if you guys want to see. Oh, a few columns to the right. Or this way, right here, this 27. Oh, that's the total watch time. So, basically, the one with the dollar sign. The one with the dollar sign to the right. Well, there's nothing here. Oh, sorry. Let's go over here. So yeah, the 26. Oh, that one there, 2607. That's the total. Like I said, this is the total amount of money that was made on the channel. So that's what that is. That's the 26. That's why you were seeing that. Okay, yeah, I missed that. Just to show you, like, I keep track. Like, these here are all of my videos. Like, I have every single watch time, and you can sort of see everything in here. Like right here, this one here is that. This is that one I every so often talk about, the OAS one that has 19,159 views. I'm like, what the heck? But yeah, I've got every video all the way back to this one here, starting a financial journey back in the 7th of October, 1920, not 19, 2021, 441. So, and I keep track of everything. Like, I love spreadsheets. So there we go. And those are the videos. These are all the live streams. So I've got even from the very first one back here on the 6th of November in 2021. I got everything in there. I keep track of absolutely everything. Even shorts. Even shorts have a page. Top 25 videos, all of that fun stuff. This is the daily cash. This is how much money videos have made. So that big 19,000 one so far has made $87.15. So that's pretty cool. So there we go. Yeah, there we go. Yep. You answered already. There we go. Perfect. Yeah. So lifetime. I keep track of everything. Whoops. I can do that. There we go. I was going to say, and then, I keep track. This is another spreadsheet that has all my subs on here. This is more of the monthly stat one that you saw. This here is just a worksheet that I use for, well, as you guys can see, there's HMA, there's AQN. I use this just for pulling up and plotting out my data. So you can sort of see, like with something like this, you can see here, up here, you can see my formulas that I use and everything. So anyway, that is, that's a whole bunch, that's a whole bunch more than you probably needed to see. Bismarcky says, how many cups of Starbucks while live streaming? It really depends. Like for one of these streams, I start with 1 cup and I finish with 1 cup. But when I do the open to close, I will probably have more than 1 cup. So it's coming. It's coming. Like I said, if the momentum keeps coming up, that's really, really good. Now, the pressure on me is to come up with, because I'll just sort of show. Let's go back here once again. I'll show you guys. This is what's really good. So when you look at March, look at some of these numbers. Like, I've been getting a lot of videos breaking the 2,000 marks. Like these videos will all climb. But I mean, just out of the gate, quite a few of them broke 2,000. So more bangers than not. So the pressure is absolutely on for me to perform, to absolutely own the month of April. So we're going to do that. It's going to be fun. Anyway, guys, we've hit 1 hour, 4 minutes. That's sounds to me like a perfect time for now. And yeah, come on the Starbucks bot. I almost kind of wish I had screenshotted a bunch of those Starbucks bots just because it was funny. Wow, you revealed a lot. Say, yeah, yeah, absolutely. That's the thing. When you ask the right questions, you never know what you're going to get. I'm pretty open. I like to be open about it. Like I'm never going to sort of be one of those YouTubers that even when I'm making the bank, I'll be open about it. I'll let you guys know exactly what I'm making on YouTube. Right now, I don't make a lot. I do a lot of work for next to nothing, but it's building. And that's one of the things that keeps me going. And you guys are an absolutely awesome community. That keeps me going as well. So, yeah, thanks. Thank you to you guys for being here. You guys are doing awesome. And thank you to all of you who are brand new. You guys are awesome as well. I can't wait. So, we'll be back here on Friday. 2 days from not 2 days. Well, yeah. Well, technically 2 days, but it's going to be like, yeah. Okay. Yeah, it is 2 days. Never mind. I'm time challenged today. Apparently, I've been time traveling and all of this other stuff. So, in the meantime, I can't bid you farewell without being a big head again. All right, here we go. Here's my big banana bread head, and we're gonna say, I have to actually move up and get onto the end stream so that way there, it all ends perfectly. So anyway, everybody, thank you guys for another fantastic stream. We will see you guys again, well, next time.